Good morning students. Welcome to English class 9. Today we start with Unit 3 Supplementary. The Earthquake, written by M.S. Mahadevan. About the author. M.S. Mahadevan is a chemical engineer with masters in business administration. He is a prolific South Indian English writer. His short stories are known for the lucid style. Lucid means expressed clearly and easy to understand and typical Indian conditions. His famous works are The Mole, Daughter, 200 Meters, The Enemy are some of his famous short stories. Before we start the story, let's have an introduction on it. This story is about a 17 years old boy named Bridge. He tells his story to a traveler that his village had faced a terrible earthquake which happened only for 5 minutes and destroyed 602 villages out of 670 villages in that area, and what all the difficulties they have faced by this earthquake. Now let's start the story in brief. The main characters are Bridge, a boy who is 17 years old, army officer who saved his sister, Bhuli, Bridge's sister, a tired traveler to whom Bridge tells about an incident. As we know, Bridge, a little boy of 17 years old, offers tea at free of cost to any of the army officer or tired travelers. On his way to his tea shop, he looks happy and excited. He offers a tired traveler tea and tells the incident of an earthquake that killed almost all of his family 4 years ago. On that day, Bridge went to a nearby village, Pori, to buy his school books and stayed at his uncle's house. We felt the tremors. We ran out into the open. Again and again the tremors came. They spent the entire night outside. For the living, the nightmare began at daybreak when the news updated of large scale destroyed. There were dozens of landslides, huge boulders thrown across motorable tracks and roads. Precious time was spent in blasting the rocks and clearing the way for army rescue teams. It was all of 4 days before help arrived for his village Malti. Bridge was among the first to reach the village. His uncle accompanied him. They feared the worst, but nothing had prepared them for what they saw. Every single house, every wall, every roof had been flattened. Stone, rubble and dust were all that remained. Their house was 2-storied stone building with a slate roof. Bridge's father had died after an illness just 14 months ago. Bridge's mother took care of the family. Bridge was the oldest brother. His brother Neelu was 10. Bhuli, his 2 years old sister, was the baby of the family. When the soldier began to clear the debris, the soldier had set up a makeshift camp. Someone gave Bridge tea and biscuit. Suddenly it was evening. An uncle was standing beside him. They have taken the bodies to the river bank, he said gently. Come, you must perform the last rites before sunset. Tomorrow we will go back to Pori, said his uncle. Bridge said to his uncle that he had last seen his family while leaving for Pori. He also told his uncle. They stood at the doorway and waved, Ma, Grandma, Neelu and Bhuli. That is the way I will always remember them, smiling and waving at me. By this incident, he lost his family. He saw their dead bodies, but he could not find his sister Bhuli. His uncle said that the wild animals would have eaten her. but Bridge refused to agree and he felt that she would be alive. He requested to the army officer to find her sister. 10 minutes later, the officer was back. With him were 3 soldiers armed with spade and crowbar. Without a word, the men began removing the debris. When it was completely dark, someone brought a few light Petromax lamp. 2 hours later, a soldier called out, "Sir." He stood in the middle of a small hollow. The wall had caved in at the spot. I recognized a part of a door. Beneath it, a small foot. Finally, they searched for a little child. Fortunately, they found Bhuli, who survived 116 hours without food in between the ruckus. Ruckus means commotion or noisy disturbance. Bridge was very happy to have his sister. He did not even thank the officer as he never met him again. From that day, he started to offer free tea and service to all tired travelers who went that side. So still he is in search of an army officer to thank him for his duty. So dear children, I hope you all understood the story. So let's meet with the next session with more interesting topic. Till that, stay home, stay safe. Thank you children.